Alright, here we are, going live with the Saga of Verud. There's Verud. So he's in a dwarven stuff. We gotta get some ebony chest piece there. Yeah. That's not good. He's got the Archmage robes, though. Hands of the Atronach, which isn't in vanilla game, so don't look for him. You won't find him. But all in all, he's decked to the nines. In our continuing saga, where last we left off, he was able to get some pretty nice artifacts and then discovered, oh my, we have a lot of Daedric artifacts to get. They're really pushing it. So we're going to do that. I did put the artifacts from what I got last stream into the museum. So now we're sitting at even 600, cool 600 artifacts. In the museum and playthrough that's decently modded for the Xbox, so it's gonna be what it is in terms of crashes. Unfortunately, nobody's figured out how to stabilize Skyrim ever. I mean, if the producers of the game, Bethesda, can't figure out how to make Skyrim not crash, I don't know how people are supposed to. They have the unofficial patch, which obviously I have installed. But, you know, things happen. I did update Legacy of the Dragonborn, so that might cause an issue. It did, lower the gigabyte necessity for it. It's only at 808 now. It used to be over like 1.9 or some ridiculous thing. It was almost 2 gigabytes, I remember. So they've really got this fairly fixed. So we'll figure it out. We'll get this working here. Maybe. Or Verud will forever be stuck in this little shop here, and that's just where the world ends. That kind of happens with Skyrim characters. You start playing, and then all of a sudden your character is just, that's where he is forever and ever. Or she. I have played female characters in Skyrim. One of my favorites was actually a female high elf. That was an entertaining time. I didn't stream that one, but it was fun to play nonetheless. It's kind of hard to play the high elf in Skyrim. It's actually hard to play a high elf in most of these games, because when they had different perks and skills, the high elf would have like 100% magic weakness to every element, and that was terrible. Like, that was just the worst. Okay. I'm gonna go put out the Solitude Lighthouse real quick. We were assured a long time ago that everyone would be safe, so we're not too worried about too much stuff there. We know we gotta Put the lighthouse out for an Argonian. And so we shall. And so we shall. Oops-a-daisy. How's my inventory? I just see my inventory is much more manageable now. How do I have 1123? That doesn't even make sense. Carry weight 1123. Where did that come from? I must have some gear piece that gives me more. That's weird. Game, you're weird sometimes. Alright, so the lighthouse is out. There. Let's see here. We'll go here. I know a lot of people don't like fast travel, but I'm not one of those people. It was like, we're going to travel back and forth across the world all the time. This would already be a 100-hour playthrough. And people would be less than excited about that. Morrowind, you have to travel like that unless you use the various means of travel presented to you. Morrowind had fast travel. It was just lore-based fast travel. You'd have boats and silt striders and various other ways of getting around the world. Even though people said there wasn't fast travel, there totally was.
Looks like you had no trouble.
Yeah, I put the lighthouse fire
already been
out.
felt. The ice runner has failed to dock on time. Without the lighthouse, the ice runner will have swung wide of the western shoal and run aground on the eastern coast. My sister Dija will be at the wreck with our Black Blood marauders. She knows to expect you.
Alright. Go ahead and save that. We'll go here. The wreck of the ice runner is there. We cleared the Highgate ruins out last time, I think. I think it was. Yeah, that was a dragon priest fight that I thought would be much harder, and it was not. Lies and slander. If you play that fight on vanilla, it's much harder. Especially at lower levels. But obviously it's a dragon priest. Fighting a dragon priest at low levels just isn't a wise decision. I don't recommend it. Some people would. Those people are probably not around anymore. Granted, Skyrim is 12 years old. There's very few remaining. It's actually not true. Skyrim's a very popular game. The rest of the franchise is much less popular. Oblivion has its fans, and Morrowind has its fans, and Daggerfall has less fans, and not too many people like Arena. If Arena gets the open source treatment that Daggerfall got, Arena will skyrocket in popularity because it has the best villain. Jaeger Tharn is best villain. And probably the best story. People will argue with me. My friend will always argue that Oblivion has the best story, but I think Oblivion's story is actually the second weakest out of the mainline 5 Elder Scrolls games. In terms of stories, I think it goes Morrowind, Arena, Daggerfall, Oblivion, Skyrim. Skyrim has the weakest. It had a chance to be the best, but they chose poorly in what they decided to do with it. They were so worried about not making Game of Thrones, they forgot to make a decent Elder Scrolls game.
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something?
And that's just the way it is.
You're
Obviously,
the one who put out the fire in the lighthouse, right? That was good
some
work.
people will disagree with that.
Deja's in the hold of the ship. Go down 2 levels. All right then.
Go down 2 levels, huh?
Need something?
It's weird that taking any of that stuff is stealing. Clearly they did not uphold their end of the bargain, but it said, yeah, we won't kill anyone, and you're seeing all these Imperial officers and soldiers unalived. So the Ice Runner is distraught. So you go in here and now you can start looting things. Which, if I see anything worthwhile, I will loot. But I don't know if I'll see anything worthwhile. Sailor, he had money. Money is always worth it. Especially now. We have 16,000 gold, but gold is actually pretty hard to come by. Yeah, I need to know why you guys absolutely annihilated everybody after I was told you wouldn't do that. They're all just destroyed. I mean, come on, guys. I'll take that. That's a potato. That's a potato. Potatoes. Stick them, mash them, boil them in a stew. Let's have my scamgy. Watch taters, precious. Potato. Ooh. Potato. Oreo. It's a weird thing to have an apothecary satchel. Lockpick and money. That's whatever. I mean, we're not here to judge the dead people. Clearly they did not survive because, you know, reasons. Yeah, they got a decent amount of stock of food though. A lot of potatoes, a lot of apples, a lot of carrots. Gonna make a stew. There's some tomatoes.
My brother told me you were coming. I'm supposed to give you what you earned.
What I earned?
My brother told me you were coming. I'm supposed to give you what you've earned.
Yeah, what's that?
Ha! I'm afraid the loot's already been moved. You've been useful to the Black Bloods, though. You've earned a quick death. All right.
Yeah, you should probably not have done that. See, I'm wearing all this amazing gear and you're not. Oh, once you've picked up the packages, sent them to me in Broken Ore Grotto. The fool who did our work at the lighthouse should arrive shortly thereafter. Make sure he is taken care of. Well, they're taking care of me. Isn't that nice? I'm gonna take care of them. She's dead. Did you just shoot a fire arrow at me? Stop shooting fire arrows at me. It's rude. No. No fire arrows. Think about what you did. Bad. Let's see. We'll put fast healing on here even though it won't matter. You know what? Let's just firebolt everybody. It'll be funny. Huh? What? Who's there? A terrible life decision. You're on fire. Nice knowing you. Join these Imperials in doom. 3 garlics. We like the garlics. Vegan ground, that's stuff we can use. Salt, that's the YouTube comments. More salt. So much salt. Actually, YouTube comments haven't really been very salty. He exploded. I give you... There, now you will suffer no more. You made terrible life decisions, but I free you from your pain. Because I'm a good person. And that's what good people do. Also, your body was on fire. Awful, awful, awful. No. No, okay.
Someone there.
Yes, someone's here. You should do something about that. One firebolt. Ha 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 ha. Sucks to be you. Make sure we already read it, even though it wasn't glowing. Up the stairs. We have a place to go, Broken Ore Grotto. We also have to kill a bandit leader there for another quest line. But here's the thing, you see this guy's still there. See, it's still stealing. And he will report you. Don't think he won't. He knows you're stealing. Don't shoot. Hiya! Steel short spear will take you and the leather. And the sailor. Alright, so there's that all taken care of. Go ahead and save there. And we head towards the next objective. Broken Ore Grotto, here we come. This is going to be interesting. Okay. So here we are. Backing into the Broken Ore Grotto. He'll never see me coming. Because I'll go backwards. And see, we're level 61. We're doing fairly well. Still can't take on the Ebony Warrior. He hasn't even spawned. He's got 21 more levels before he does that. But overall, I'd say we're doing pretty well. I ain't complaining. What do you think of your strategy, dude? Short spear, leather. Wolf. We took the wolf pelt. Oh, I've been shot. Oh, I've been shot again. It's on fire. He's not alive anymore. There's some venison. I went back down here because I saw a pelt. It's a bear pelt. tomato, green apple. Yeah, I knew there was a chest there. And it had money, just like the skeleton. Money. Very good. Not all the way done. But we're gonna get there. Darn it. That's the venison. That's a chest. Alright. Not a lot of bad guys yet. That's in case you fall in the water. Like, you dunce, how'd you fall in the water? Quite simply, I was fighting stuff and they were fighting me and then we went in the water. Let's see, I like the leather stuff. Nice. We'll scroll on down here, see what's down here. There's a chest. Potatoes. Ooh, a dragon plate insulated cuirass. Nice. That would be an upgrade if I had dragon bones to put on. But I don't. So it's not, I don't think. Nope, it's 9 below what I should be. Oh well. That's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. We're still level 61. We're nearing restoration and destruction 100, which means legendarying the skills, so that is a thing that will happen. It will make me considerably weaker, but it'll let me level up more quickly. I don't like the legendary skill system, and I know there's mods, at least for the PC, that take away that and let you level up to like 250 or whatever. But I don't know if those are on the Xbox, and I've seen them not work before, so we're stuck with the legendary system. It's what we got. It's not perfect.
I heard something.
We have no shot. No shot. How are you not burning? How is this oil not burning? I tell you. Sometimes, game, you make no sense. I enjoy you immensely, but you make no sense. By not taking the steel stuff, we're leaving more room for more things. Let's go ahead and upgrade our smithing. With Arl's Metallica, this upgrades the smithing. I don't think I could do vanilla smithing. I don't think I'd have the patience for it without mods. It's just, ugh. Such a slow grind. I mean, I'm fibbing. I am playing a vanilla run through right now because I haven't done it in years. And I was curious to see if it would be okay and interesting to do on stream. It isn't. It just isn't. Skyrim's just 100 times better with mods. if not even high, even more so. Like, it's night and day, the differences. Okay, that almost makes Archmage robes possible. Okay. Here I come, bad guys. I've got something for you. It's called fire. Whatever your name is. That's fine, I can actually go over here and I'm fine. Just I didn't mean to fall there. My controller's acting up. Xbox One wired controllers, 4 out of 10. Not good. It could have been so much better. They chose not to make them that, so you have to buy the wireless ones, which also suck. I don't like wireless controllers. Whatever. Yeah, see, a lot of that I'm not actually doing. It's just the saga has to continue. We have to continue the saga. Horse hunch, huh? Horse meat in America is illegal. Can't do it. So, if you look for a horse haunch in the United States, you won't find it. Tell me where I am. Let me do that much. Fast heal. There we go. Predecessors, okay. The Healer's Tale. Okay. Those are books modded in. Okay, well that was an illusion skill book. Because we have a mod that allows for books to give me, all books give me skill points. Because as a scholar, it makes sense. That's because as a scholar, you read about skills. You don't actually do the skills. You have other people do skills for you. Come on now. First Whole Revolt. Bunch of books I have read, and a book I haven't. Giving me pickpocket skill. Nice. Oh, I got shot with an arrow. You got a Dwarven Greatsword. I'll take the Dwarven Greatsword, bub. Trident. Ash pile. Take a lot of that stuff. That's some good stuff. I'm gonna guess he's up here. That'd be my guess. There he is. See you. Yeah. Okay. We have cleared said dungeon, so we'll go ahead and quick save here. As you see, way down here, lights out. Didn't have to find out. We just beat it. That's all there is to it. Collect the bounty from Falk Firebeard. Okay. And as you see, we got all this still to do. Tons of stuff. That doesn't include all the miscellaneous things that we haven't done. Some are breadcrumbs to more quests. And you see, here's all the quests we have done. So you see, we have done some quests. Don't think we haven't. Alright. Let us move on with life. And not get lost in here. That would be the worst. Okay, we'll go. Is there something down here? Potatoes and nothing. Okay. Whole lot of nothing. That's what's down there. Whole lot of nothing. Let's head this way. Oops. We Alright, there we go. Let it quick save, okay. Oh, there's enemies nearby. I don't know where. They're not even on the map. They're just like there's enemies nearby. You cannot fast travel right now. We refuse to let you. Top 10 important stuff, tell you what. Nothing beats the enemy nearby. Especially when they're not nearby. Is nearby? No. Is he still nearby? Will you let me fast travel now? Maybe? There we go. I did it. Yay, I did it. It's so annoying. Dwarven ruins are dangerous because devious traps, hazard machinery, not to say anything of the denizens that might dwell within. You're talking about Falmer. But in my game, there's ghosts. Dwemer spirits. Which are canon to Elder Scrolls. They were in Morrowind. Why they were not in this game, I don't know. Make up the rules of the game first. Let's try this again. Make do. Rule of thumb is I like to at least get an hour in. I feel like I'm not at least wasting people's time with a stream. 30 minutes seems kind of small in terms of a sample size. Like, we didn't really accomplish anything, even though we did get a side quest done there. Which is nice. It's an actual vanilla side quest. Check it off the box. Taking care of business. Alright. But that's also 2 crashes in half an hour. Which makes me sad. We will be returning to Final Fantasy 12 and 6 and Daggerfall and all that as well. I've just really been in a Skyrim kick, so I figure why not throw out a few Skyrim playthrough videos, why not have a little fun with some Skyrim. I was in the top 1% of Skyrim streamers according to Twitch last year, which is, garbage. That's not true at all. Totally not true. I call Bumpkus. I do need to get to Whiterun though. I remember playing Skyrim and going through and legitimately trying to do everything. And I got to the Dawnguard DLC. I beat the main quest again, modded. I've beaten the main quest vanilla on 360 and Dawnguard and all that. But I was doing Dawnguard 87 hours into a playthrough, and I'd done a good 150 quests, easy, and miscellaneous and named, and the game crashed, and I couldn't get back into the save file, anywhere I went, no matter how far, and I had 10 save files. When I save Skyrim, this is what it looks like, okay? And I went through each and every one, and it was stuck. I could not get the save file to work, and it was just devastating. And my buddy felt so bad for me because he had watched me play it. I'd done it for 87 hours, like I said. I was having a good time, and the game's just nope, you sir are done. And I was just utterly heartbroken. It was just all that work gone. It's not that. I know there's an embassy around here, and I need to get to it. That's right there. If I can get to it, I can get to another quest. Let's see what I can do. But yeah, that was probably my most heartbreaking. Okay, you saw that, right?
Are you a member of the
Thalmor
college,
have
or did you just
teleportation.
steal those robes from a real wizard?
No, you literally teleported in front of me.
You're interfering with official Thalmor
You
business.
broke the Teleportation Act. There's only one thing to do with Teleportation Act defilers. They must be dealt with immediately.
This doesn't...
They may not continue their quest. Evil, I tell you. Evil. You saw it. They teleported right in front of my face. There was only one logical outcome to that. They had broken the Teleportation Act, which supersedes all business they were doing, and therefore had to be destroyed. They were witches. Everything's fine. Nobody saw anything. Not even an animal. We're just gonna move on here. Those people never existed. Let's do a little prayer. Thank you for being me. Teleportation be darned. We don't accept that kind of stuff here in Tamriel anymore. In Morrowind you could do that all the time. Nobody bat an eye. Teleport all over the place. Zip, zip, zoom. Levitation was the act, by the way, not teleportation. Levitate. Can't be levitating. People talk. Oh, I need you. I need your pelt. Hooray, I found one. I found one. I forgot I needed those. That's our, whatchamacallit? You know, the thing with the place. For Ayla. We gotta fight a bunch of those. Oh, you're not a thing. You're no fun. You get firebolted, because you're no fun. No, not you. Turns out Frostral doesn't like the firebolt. Ooh, my screen shook. That scares me. Sometimes screen shaking means instant dragon attack, and you feel bad about yourself. I sure hope that Thalmor patrol won't be missed. You know the Nords won't miss them. They're like, alright. Top of the line stuff there, tell you what. And I'm like, la la la. Everything's fine. Nothing is as it shouldn't be. Anyway, we're heading towards the Thalmor Embassy just to have it unlocked on the map. Plus there's a quest up here I kind of want to just spring. Get a couple quests done at least before the game completely and utterly is destroyed. Oh gosh! What? Why? Vampires. You're not stand up. I am the firebolt. What are you doing? I'm not a bad guy. Entirely. Manifesto Cyrodiil Vampirium. Sounds terrible. Those were legit. I wonder if we still have a bounty. Guys, I'm not... Vampires of Ardenfell Volume 2, that's actually... This book's illegal in the Tribunal in Morrowind because it has the potential cure for vampirism. And instead of a cure being a good thing, they look at it as, oh my goodness, vampires can be cured, that's an abomination, we'll go out of business. We don't like that. Because Morrowind is backwards. Like, Dark Elves are the worst. I actually need to get that goat. God, Thank you for the help, though. I appreciate the assist. 2 out of 5. Cool. Okay, that should... Now I can make the whatchamacallit. I can make the replica of the Archmage robes and put them in my inventory space. Inventory, people, it's important. Okay, we're up. We're moving. Thalmor Embassy discovered. So now I can do that one quest, and I'm going to. I had problems with it earlier because I couldn't get fast travel to it, but I can now, so I'm going to. Go, Trent Talos, 10 cogs. I want to run. Find the vampire hunter's final resting place. It's like right over here. This is a creation club thing. But there's a little... This guy turned into a vampire. Very sad. See, there he is, burned corpse. Crossbow. I just did this in the, whatchamacallit, my vanilla playthrough. I'm happy because I've gotten some saber-toothed cats and I need those. I can probably go to the museum and I'll probably have saber-toothed cat pelts. That's the thing, I've saved a bunch of pelts, so it should be in decent shape. Yeah, kill these guys again, because why not? Ow. You shot me. Where'd I go? You're dead. Did you plate on? You're not alive anymore. Daedric. Man, you're a really bad shot. Like, just not good at this at all. Where are you? Firebolts or...
Prepare to die.
This tree should be on fire. Fire. I'd be terrified if I were you. Now you're dead. Doesn't matter, you're dead now. If I was on fire, I'd be like way more worried about my current situation than what she was. She's just like la 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 la. Orcish helmet. Cool. Roll the battle mage. It knows. So. Oh wow. Flash. Alright, so we've completed Night Hunter. Let's see what you got in here. Silver sword. Should be a silver greatsword. Septum. Dragonplate gauntlets of eminent smithing. I like it. Elven crossbow. Ebony crossbow. Bolts for said crossbows. Bolts of shock. Dwarven bolts of shock, by the way. Dwarven bolts of fire. Dwarven bolt. Dwarven bolt. That's what we like to see. Orc. Orc. Because he was an orc. It's kind of a little callback to Oblivion. Slow burning, healing, some salt. Okay. So yeah, he got turned into a vampire, unfortunately for him. We shall go ahead and get our whatchamacallit there and restore magic. We'll take a restore magic potion any day of the week. So, weakness to fire, not interested. Resist. Resist to poison. Resist magicka. No, we're not interested in that. Not interested in that. Sure. Alright, cool. So we managed to do a couple of quests at least. Oh, some orcish arrows. The ebony crossbow should go in the museum, I think, along with the other one. The elven. That'll take care of issues later. We'll be able to craft them later. I do want to go hunting. There's an arrow. I want it. It doesn't want to give it to me, that's fine. I'm going hunting for some saber-toothed cats now. Which is actually a quest, like I'm not just making that up. What's our carry weight? Okay, it's 186. Or 1086, I should say. That's fine. Is that some iron? We'll fight. We'll pick up some iron. We can use it. I know where we can get another saber-toothed cat easily, so that's where I'm heading. Because that'll give us 3 out of 5, which is a pretty good start. Oops, snowberries. We'll take those. Okie dokie. Oh, it's just a regular saber-toothed cat. I needed you to be a frost. You failed me. Failure. I don't know if I've ever been in here. I'm gonna go with probably not. I'm gonna go with it's a Forsworn area and I've never been in here. Oh, it's a witch. Okay. I'll do it 4. Is that all there is to this place? Sometimes it's all there is. Nope. There's a lot more. bad time there, lady. Oop, destruction's up to 99. Can you believe people want to become these things? Started investigation. Arrow, money, staff, awesome, boots. Painting for the museum. Oh, I'm officially carrying too much I'm too much of a burden. Obviously we're gonna get rid of the fur stuff. Fur. Okay. Lockpick. Money.
Please, you can't leave me in here. If you let me out, I can show you where they hide their best treasure. Hurry, get me out of here! Now that we've got that out the way, I'll take everything you have, or your life.
Seriously, dude, you made it. That was your decision? Your decision was, I'm blind. Enjoy not living. I took your dwarven dagger, you didn't deserve it. Seriously. Some people, I tell ya. No respect, no respect. Well, I cleared out a dungeon. Started investigation. Apparently that's a quest. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely don't think I've ever done that before. I probably have. I just don't remember it. I've done a lot of things in this game I don't remember. Let's see here. That very well could belong in a museum. I don't really know. You know, some things belong in a museum, some things don't. Red coral. Does red coral belong in a museum? We'll find out. There's a worker. Alright. I'm literally just picking up, you know, Nern route for experience points. See? Alchemy experience. You're on fire, anything useful? Not really. That's a giant spider. See? This one doesn't have fire. Doesn't mean poison though. Well, I showed it. Without your mud crab, we'll take him. Are you orange? Even though it said blue, it looks blue. Clearly it's orange. There's to be no questioning of the colors and their choices. It identified as blue, as orange, even though it was blue. It was totally blue. Who am I to tell it otherwise? No one, that's who. There's Agoras, whatchamacallit. That's his shrine over there. It's covered with cheese. I'm not joking, it actually has a bunch of cheese. Okay, I cleared that so I don't have to go through it again. We are going to head back to Solitude. It looks like that's where our, there's a green conch. Even though it's blue. All the things are blue, whether they are or aren't. All things are blue. But yeah, it looks like we're going to be putting some stuff away in the museum, which is fine. It's fine. There are worse things I could be doing right now. Other than, you know, improving the museum quality. Ooh, okay. You're exactly what I was looking for. Thank you, Mr. Person. I'll get rid of an iron thing. Do you have any iron things I don't need? I don't need this hunting bow. I don't need this or this. Or that. Okay, that should take care of some stuff. Hey, look, another juvenile mud crab. Mine. I don't feel like fighting you guys, so we're gonna go around, because I've already fought them. If I hadn't already cleared the dungeon, I'd go in there and totally kick their butts, but I've already done it. I don't want to do it again. Hey, look. Fine green. Also known as blue. There's to be no questioning of the colors, like we said. It was nice though, because we're upgrading our roots and such. That's good. Need to head up here and cover this cave. I want this cave unlocked. Iron? Okay, I need iron. I'm sorry, I need iron for my my home. Another home to build. And the smithing to upgrade. Good, we made it into an hour. That is good. I've enjoyed this Saga of Verud. It'll be interesting to watch back. I'm curious whether or not, you know, things have improved stream-wise or not. Here's a cave. Here's a cave. Sea full of burrow. Okay, well, it's a cave. I don't know what to tell you. That's what it is. It's a cave. Down we go. So good news is we'll only need, from the looks of it, one more snow saber tiger person thing. which is good. I am okay with that. I'm not sure when we'll get that done. But we will attempt to. There's Castle Volstein way over there. Eventually Atmore is going to be over there. When they get those things in the game, that's probably when I'll swap over to PC. When they start putting Beyond Skyrim, I'll probably update my PC and put Beyond Skyrim together. We'll have Bruma and you know, Atmora and Morrowind and Valenwood and I don't know if Iliac Bay is ever going to get done because they restarted it. So it's like, well, you never know. But I do want to do another Morrowind build and give it a shot at, now that I've got the sound issues worked out on my PC. It appears, at least. Morrowind would be a fun one to stream. But I have to come up with a different character concept. I'm tired of playing the same battle mage. It'll probably be a conjurer. I think that'll be a lot of fun in that game, because you can summon one of a summon and it won't disappear when you summon another one. Like if you summon something here in Skyrim without a mod that I don't think exists on Xbox, you can't summon something else without it replacing that summon. In Morrowind, as long as you have a different type of summon, like if you summon a wolf, you can summon a skeleton, and then a flesh atronach, and then an ice atronach, and then a flame atronach, and then a golden saint, and then have a mini army go in and attack all of your enemies as you sit there scoffing and laughing at them. That just sounds like a really fun time in Morrowind, and I'd really like to do that, but I'm not ready to start a Morrowind run. Obviously with Skyrim and Daggerfall. I'd like to finish Daggerfall. Daggerfall may never get, like, Rock the Rock may never be finished. You may just keep on going. That's the beauty of Daggerfall, I can just keep on playing it. But I may have to restart it at some point and add different mods. Because they're constantly updating mods in Daggerfall, and I really appreciate that. Daggerfall Unity's really been solid in terms of updates and variety. And, ooh, this looks fun, I want to try it type thing. So, we'll see what happens. I am open in terms of willingness to attempt new things in Daggerfall, the Unity engine. We might get Bossfall next time, we'll see. The thing with that is, though, it doesn't play well with other mods. You have to mod it very carefully. Things just aren't compatible in terms of certain stuff. Enemy AI, basically, is very finicky in Daggerfall. You have to be careful with it. You can do bad things to your Daggerfall Unity if you put in the wrong mods. Just like any game, you put the wrong mods together, it won't work. Your game will just crash, and you won't even get into it. And then you'll be all sad and be like, why won't this work? Clearly, all the mods are bad. There's a green conch. I think I already picked one up. But we'll pick it up anyway. But yeah, so we definitely don't want that. Whatever. Wolf pelt. Wolf pelt. Wolf pelt. I'm kind of keeping my eye open here. We're in the right spots for ice or snow tigers, so that's good. I think it's kind of neat that they put saber-tooth tigers in this game. It kind of bums me out they didn't put centaurs or anything in it, though. I think having a centaur boss would have been fun. Because according to Daggerfall, centaurs exist. Imps are all over the place, like in Oblivion and in Daggerfall, so imps are a thing. It kind of bums me out they didn't put goblins in the game, like vanilla. Yeah, there's a creation club thing with goblin, and you can get a follower, but you know, it's not the same. I think it would have been fun, like in the Falkreath area, to have a goblin den or two. You know, right at the border, you have 2 goblin dens or 3 goblin dens, and then you have just that type of enemy right there, and that unique enemy, and that would have been fun. It's not like they couldn't have done it. They've got goblins in Oblivion all over the place. So it would have been fun to see that. Along with an ogre or 2. Or just put a couple ogres in the southern mountains bordering Cyrodiil. I don't know why they didn't do that. You don't have to have these enemies all over the place. They can be unique. Be like, yep, there's an ogre in this area right here, and he's a really high level, and you have to go fight him for a quest or something. He's murdered a family, and you have to go stop him before he does it again, type of thing. Which you never will, because video game, but you know, it'd be cool to have that kind of, I'm gonna go stop this ogre who's running rampant in the southern part of Skyrim. Simple request, but still adding a little depth to it. And he's haunting Falkreath, he's hounding Falkreath and causing issues in the hold, or a little settlement, but like a little mining settlement down there in the south, and have it be destroyed or something, and have the ogre based in that little hold. That's just an interesting little option they could have done. Have a goblin raid on a farm. You know, simple stuff that could have been implemented in the game and wasn't. Have imps attacking Markarth in a Markarth hold in a certain area, like the mines, instead of like spiders all over the place all the time. An a group of imps got into the mine, and we need to stop them. That would have been neat. You know, have a little creativity and pride in your game, I guess. Again, though, I do like this game because the potential is so much. Perks. Think what the developers could have done and didn't, but what could have been. You know, an in-depth perk system, not just here's your damage numbers going up, but you know, having like passive effects and secondary effects going on while you're building your character, so the perk system's more interesting, and you can see these little nuggets and these little passive abilities starting to create a character that has some depth to it. And little simple things like, you know, especially for mages. Mages in Skyrim got gypped. They really, it's really hard, especially in vanilla Skyrim, because I'm playing a battle mage and I'm like, man, the magic part of it's taking a long time. And I gotta wonder, because when your one-handed skill your two-handed skill, it's really simple to level. But you get into that magic stuff, and it becomes really difficult. See, that was blue. What was wrong with that? That was... See, Bethesda, you do know the or I should say Bethesda. Mod makers, you do know colors. I knew you did. So proud. But yeah, I really feel like they dropped the ball in some areas, like cooking is completely worth, like, there's no point to cooking in Skyrim, yet there's a food system. There's a cooking system, but it has no value. It has no nuance. It has no skill to it. It's just, you can cook stuff, but you don't need to. There's no real point to it. You can, and it won't do anything for you. It won't make you any better at anything. It doesn't enhance your character in any way, shape, or form. And that just kind of feels like a letdown in a game where you're trying to make a character and advance the character and improve the character, and then they're just like, this system not only isn't finished, it's just not, it doesn't work. In Oblivion, if you had food, you can make potions with that food, which, yeah, is kind of weird, but darn it, at least it had a beneficial purpose. Food had meaning. And yeah, it was mostly, cure health, cure magic, but that's fine. Like, that added some value to the food itself. And yes, it was alchemy instead of cooking, but how hard is it to make a cooking skill? You know, you improve by doing it. It's just like every other skill. You start out, you might make a dish spoiled or not edible, and as you move on, the dish is edible, but it doesn't taste right or something. And then as you progress further, you make food that's delicious and nutritious and gives you bonuses, and then, you know, you build on top of it, and that's awesome. We don't get that here. There's no cooking system that's any good. That, folks, is something to Vampire, not a vampire. Yeah, ancient vampire. Oof. Okay. We don't like the ancient vampire. The ancient vampire hurt. I can get rid of the imperial bow and stuff. If I haven't. Oh my goodness. Care of something. Oh my goodness, I got absolutely wrecked. Here's the thing, I got how many cure disease potions? There. 1, 2, 5. Now I've got 4. I feel like I had like 30. That kind of bugs me a little bit. I did get rid of the dwarven stuff. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Oh, cool, I still had hide stuff. There, now we got all kinds of stuff. I apologize, I didn't realize how late it was in the game. Ancient vampire. Man, that's... You see those in Daggerfall and you like start sweating because that's like doom. You're in trouble at that point. You better be like rocking some Daedric stuff and some ebony, or else. Yeah, somehow he got his fangs in on me though. That's not cool. That's not cool, man. This is like the edge of the world right there. See those trees? You ain't getting to those trees. That's a different world. Doesn't exist here. Can't go any further. It's kind of neat in an alternate life mod. You actually start here as a threatened mercenary with steel plate armor, and if you set things up, armor's hard to come by. Steel plate armor's pretty good starting gear. Obviously there's Verud here, and with my modded playthrough, Verud has lots of value. There's another artifact. Scalp shell bruised. We'll see if that actually makes it into the museum. But it has potential, so. There's the last thing we go for, and then we head back to the Solitude. Throw down 2 saves here. A quick save and an auto save. Alright. Those are saved. We can head back to Solitude in peace. I got a lot of stuff to report back to Folk Firebeard. I'm going to use the little boy's room right now. If it freezes, I'm going to come back. I want to get this stuff reported, so I'll be right back.
There's nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times.
Thane Bryling, at your service.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
Those are College of Winterhold robes, aren't they?
Okay, I'm back. And go in here and talk to Falk Firebeard a couple times. I was thinking about the fame system, the fame and infamy system from Oblivion, and how it's a really neat idea, but it just wasn't implemented real well in Oblivion, which kind of is how I feel about Oblivion. Oh, that was a really neat idea. Too bad you didn't do it right, or not half-butted.
Do you have business with the court?
I've investigated the disappearance of the two citizens. Unfortunately, they were murdered by a hag.
I understand. Thank you. Here, this is for you. The Jarl is not to be disturbed with common affairs at court. You direct those concerns to me.
The bandit leader of Broken Ore Grotto is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward.
Cool.
I won't forget what you've done for Solitude.
How was that worth double? It was a miscellaneous.
Word is the College of Mages is back to normal, if there's such a thing for that lot.
It's a fine day with you around.
What?
Darn straight, I'm the best. We throw down a hard save.
Fine idea, my Jarl.
Thane Bryling, at your service.
So let's see here. Done, done, and done. We got 3 quests done today. Not terrible. You just see. Trying to clear that stuff out. Let's see. Find the necromancer and strange creatures. That sounds terrible.
Sibyl Stentor. I make sure Erica keeps breathing. No, that honor is Sibyl Stentor's. A smart man steers clear of Stentor, and keeps himself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day. Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a Solitude jail prisoner to die. Look at that. I've told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I've said enough. You are free to leave.
She's a vampire and she eats prisoners. And nobody does anything about it. That's messed up. And you can't do anything about it either. That's the thing. It's like, oh well. So we're gonna go put stuff into the museum. If it freezes, we'll call it. If it doesn't, we'll keep going. If it does freeze, I'll go ahead and put stuff in the museum off stream. But like I said, if it doesn't, we keep on going. Because we're an hour and a half in, so... And we did finish a few quests off, which is nice. I know I said we'd do the Daedric quest, but, you know, we get sidetracked sometimes. It's not like I'm saying we're done now. We might still go do one. But, yeah, we're definitely going to put some stuff away. There's Morrowind music. Gotta love it. Plus we've already crashed twice this stream, and so we're having issues. Let me see, even 600 displays. Only worth 407 gold though. Boo. You see the texture here isn't there. The textures are missing. Something is wrong with the mod. That worries me. That is a worrisome thought, people. The mod is starting to disassemble. As you see, some of the items are starting to disassemble. So this is problematic.
Out with it.
How do you look? The guy still looks okay. Yeah. Things are not good right now, folks. We'll see what happens. Boy, that'd be a heartbreaking way for the whatchamacallit to end. But it's entirely possible. I don't have a guarantee in terms of whatchamacallit, so...
Oh, did you need something?
If I go over here, things will reset. But yeah, all this blue screen is a bad thing. Okay, it reset. No, it didn't. Dang it. See, this blue texture is bad. Dawnbreaker and Wabajack and Savior's Hide. Skill of Corruption. Hercine's Ring. Well, a couple things went in the museum. A few things have gone in the museum. let's see here. We're still loading in stuff. There we go. So 618. We'll see what happens here. So we got to 620. Oh no. Well, it makes me sad. Yeah. It just goes to show the Xbox version just held together by duct tape and spit. That's all it is. I guess we'll live with the blue textures for now until the game finally spazzes out and says we can't continue. Oh man, it's on the outside too. Gosh darn it. I didn't see those. You know, I did kind of see that. Yeah, see, she's not even focused in anymore. Ugh. Not great. I do love Legacy, but it is really, really hard to keep
You're that mage from the college, right?
from crashing. As long as there aren't any other areas with blue textures, we should be at least potentially able to continue on.
Give a holler if you have any questions.
But if we start seeing blue textures start cropping up out of everywhere, we're in trouble. See, she doesn't trust me anymore. It's like, I've seen what you're capable of.
What do you need? Some might call this junk. Me? I call them treasures.
I'm sure you do. And you would be wrong.
Come back. Bits and pieces anytime.
I bought 3 paintings there. Just for fun. See, all those textures are gone. They're not there. There's no such number, no such phone. That's what happens sometimes when you update mods. I know not to do it, and then I do it because I'm not thinking, and stuff breaks. So folks, just remember, don't update mods once you have a mod loader or mod load. That's your mod load. Like, don't mess with it. Don't do stupid things. Otherwise you'll regret it like me. You'll be like, everything's fine, I'll update it, and then boom, gone. Everything's broken. You have blue textures everywhere, and it just falls apart on you completely. You're like, no, I didn't mean for that to happen, but it's too late now. Because we're 50 hours into a game. But in all fairness, the Xbox version is going to crash eventually, so whatever. It's just so disappointing. We had it, guys. We had the mod order going. Everything was fine, and I screwed it up. Let's see. Yeah, 48 hours and 57 minutes in, and I screw it up. I'm telling you, it's so bad. Let's see here. 6-house Spellhammer. I'm just curious. Yeah, see, the texture's just gone. That sucks too, because it was such a pretty museum.
Need something.
It's weird that the paintings are still in working order. There's one, two. Yeah, see, there's three. All the paintings are very pretty. It's weird to me that their textures are okay. I find that strange. Like, some of the weapons and some of the, like, building assets are bonked, but all the NPCs are fine. I wonder if all of the stuff that Legacy puts in is bonked now, like in terms of items. See, he's fine. Oh, you know, ugly. Let's see. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, there we go. 5. Got it. Let's go back to Ayla. Just for giggles. Excuse me. I'm kind of drawing this out because the closer I can get to 2 hours, the happier I am with the stream. Even though I'm devastated by the brokenness of the mod. Dang it! I wonder if I move it down 1. I almost wonder if that'll do. Wait for the autosave. There we go. Alright. I need to dump stuff because turning in that quest for Ayla will move into motion things that can't be undone. I still don't know why they attacked me. Those Vigilance Estendar earlier, they attacked me and I don't know why. I'm not... Is it because I had Daedric here on me? I bet it is. Neat. So this should... I don't need any more potions, really. Here's the thing with the potions. I don't have anything going on there. Oh, I'm in the Wrong mindset, I'm sorry. I'm completely off here. I need to go to my actual home, not this place. I guess I could do this. We'll furnish this a little bit. That'll knock off 5-10 minutes. Let's see here. 4 arrows, iron arrows, pickaxe. Everything got moved. Okay. Everything's in my storage. Here. This is where we want to be. This is where I want to be. I want to be, I want to be, I want to be. Show me what you're capable of. Yeah, kick his butt, horse.
That's the last of it.
I think... Honor to you. Good. My place is by your side, Thane. What is it, Thane? What's mine is yours, Thane.
Let's see, you have a steel greatsword and a hunting bow. How about we give you this, this, and this. And suddenly you're much happier. He's like, oh, I'm happy. Stronger. Does he not have a hood? Oh, he doesn't have a helmet. You can wear that. So you got some glass arrows now. There you go. Now you got some options, buddy.
As you command, Thane. I'll guard Heljarken House until you return.
Yeah, you will. Now you'll guard it. He's like, I'm not sure I can guard. I'll guard it with my life. I've given him some massive upgrades in terms of stuff. A magic weapon, two-handed weapon, Daedric plate armor. Yeah, he's loaded. He's fine now. No more sadness for him. Let's see. There's a helmet there I'm going to give it to. I'm going to go out there and give it to him if I have a helmet in there. It seems kind of wrong not to give him one. I have a full set of ebony armor here and I didn't give it to him? I'm a bad guy. I'm like, oh. I'm sorry, dude. I'll go correct this. Okay, everything else is done. Ay. That poor dude. He's like going around with his steel stuff, and I've got all this ebony and Daedric stuff, and I'm like, yep, this is awesome. Let's see. I'll give you. Let's see what we have. Not a lot there. Not a lot there. Dang it. It's just frustrating. Are these all books? Yeah, these are all books. Alright, so there's books. Let's see here. I'm just putting some stuff away. Okay. Cool. So that takes care of all that. And we're 50 hours into the game.
Good afternoon.
How you doing? He's just wandering around. Who knows what he's doing? Okay. So there we are, 49 minutes, 12 seconds. Okay. That's what we're going to call it, because I'm frustrated because of the blue stuff. So I will talk to y'all later. We're not done with this stream, or with this character, not by a long shot. It's just frustrating because now we're going to have blue textures all over the place. Sorry about that. But until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Good night, everybody, and thanks for watching.